A little tour. First of all, you'll notice Halloween decorations. These were set up on Friday of last week. This is Monday today, so we haven't gotten around to taking them down. But yeah, we had a Halloween themed party, and our mama Jill, who's kind of the administrator here, one of them dressed up as a witch, and we had lots of fun. So anyway, we've got lots of stuff around here like that. We have a chalkboard, which the camera woman painted on the wall once upon a time. And
yes, she did.
Yeah, it's really great. It's a great chalkboard.
Oh, look at that number line.
We've got a number line painted on some volunteers around the time I first got here, although I can't claim any credit for it. We have here a large map of Africa, which we're using today. One of the teachers just came back from safari, so she first kind of went over teaching about some African animals and the national parks over here, and then I think she just kind of slipped into a general discussion of African geography and political economy.
For people who don't know, can you show me where Tanzania is on the map?
Of course. So Tanzania is right here.
Okay.
Kenya is right to its north. Kilimanjaro, the highest mountain in Africa, is here, and we are just to the west of it, so around here.
Great.
Yeah.
That's helpful.
Of course. So here, underneath this vampire, we played Pin the Teeth in the Vampire. We have a bunch of adjectives that the kids can learn, which they like to use, sometimes for tests, but other times for better purposes. And here also lots of flashcards with different adjectives. We have here our Good Hope schedule, which we keep to pretty well. We're right now in the break here. Next, it says Kiswahili, but today that's not quite true, but anyway. Here we've got kind of a memory collage of past teachers, past students, current students, administrators. Here we have Mama Oliver, who is one of the co-founders of the school and is a very lovely lady. Yeah, there's lots of good people here. Here we have some nouns. Here we have some nouns about different units we've worked on, some different world, special places. Lots of just vocabulary to kind of create an immersive environment and let kids learn on their own time and on their own accord.
Where did these items come from?
These were, I think every single one of them was created by a couple of volunteers who came from Ireland. And they put a lot of work into building a curriculum and getting us a lot of school supplies. They did some fundraising before they got here and really improved kind of the resources situation we have here, so that was really great.
That's great.
Now just behind you we have one of the two main cabinets, and so we have paper, assorted pencils and pens, which disappear a little too frequently for my taste, but that's okay. We have chalk boxes, painting materials, all kinds of things for activities of whatever sort we can think of. We have some schoolwork here on the wall, and this comes from an exercise on professions. So children drew a profession and described it in English.
Wow, that's great.
Yeah. Now, and here's the office. We can maybe peek our head into, and here's one of our students. So here we have a chalkboard, of desks, a bunch of supplies in here, including a bookshelf, which has some really great books on it. One of the things I'd like to do is try to get some more books in Swahili, though. But still, the kids really like to look at the books, and I think they learn a lot.
So where do the books come from?
They're mostly just delivered from volunteers. Bring them from wherever they are. So we have a range of books. We have a couple really good children's encyclopedias. So those have great illustrations and descriptions, and those are some of the most popular books to look at. But we also have storybooks and We have a good number of math textbooks and English textbooks, which were used a lot when the curriculum was being developed. So yeah, there's lots of resources, and they all come from volunteers.
And where do the volunteers come from?
They come from all over. I've worked with volunteers from Sweden, Norway, let's see, England, Ireland. I'm an American. I know that they've come from other places too. Germany was another one. So it's typically Europe and North America. I think that's the lion's share. I also know a few people who've come to Tanzania, not specifically Good Hope, from Singapore and China too. So.
Oh, how do the volunteers hear about Good Hope? How do they know to come here?
So there's a number of ways. So I personally heard about Good Hope from the camera woman here. A lot of the people who I've worked with learned about Good Hope through the hostel that I'm currently living at. The hostel has a relationship with the school here, and some people come to the hostel first, and then when the options are suggested to them, they might choose to come to Good Hope and see how that works. Typically they stay for maybe 4 to 10 weeks is your average range, but as short as 1 or 2 and as long as 6 months or longer. So yeah, there's all kinds of different levels of experience and backgrounds, but usually it's a really great working environment, and people have a lot to offer, and I found really enjoy this project particularly. They feel like they get to make a difference, and like the kids are the right age where they're really learning real things, but also still in need of some real teaching, and so it's a really good situation where for people who want to make a difference, for kids who want to have a difference made for them.
That's great.
So yeah, if you want, we can go out and see the outside grounds and all that.
Thank you.